And welcome back, this is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play Super Mario Brothers. I'm joined as always by Little Mario, who is down to his last life. When we last left off, we made it to World 8. Couple changes to the game happen when you make it to World 8. Number one, the time goes down from 400 to 300, so you need to go faster. Also, there are no more checkpoints in the game. Should you die near the end of the level, you have to do the whole level over again. They will not spawn you halfway through. With that said, I'm down to my last life, so let's hope I don't die at all. Also, I should point out, because I don't think I've brought it up before, but all of the Bowsers that we have seen to this point, they have been fake Bowsers. They were not the real ones, so we have not killed Bowser 7 times, and he somehow keeps on respawning out of lava. No, those were all fakes. We will hopefully find, I think it's here, yes. We'll hopefully find the real Bowser eventually. Hopefully at the end of this one. There is that one there too, but I got all the coins that I need, hopefully. For now, we now have 2 lives, so now I can die. Let's still try not to, though. Let's just try to make it through the end here. Alright, should be able to run across these. Never knew as a kid that I could just run across those. I think it says that in the instruction manual, I just never bothered reading it. I probably threw it out when I was a kid. Alright, let's head through here. Notice how we don't get a combo with the star? That doesn't come till later. Otherwise, we would have gotten a life there easily. But not today. Not today. Alright, so this is my least favorite jump in the game. My advice to you is just to not hesitate. If you think you're landing it, keep on holding right and go. Alright, also, we get the sped up music because I've made it to less than 100 time left. I don't care about points. What am I doing? I don't care. But that's World 8-1 down. Time for 8-2. I do have to say that World 8 looks similar to me to World 1, at least in terms of color aesthetic and things like that. They look very similar, although this one is significantly more difficult. Alright, so here they will spawn a 1-up mushroom for us. The trick is to just hang out here to get it, and hopefully you've killed the Lakitu, otherwise that will be significantly more difficult for you. I think it's worthwhile for me to just bypass all of that. Alright. Let's just hang out there, wait for the bullet bills to go by. No need to take them on. Can I go through that somehow? Okay, there we go. We'll head down here. I missed the coins. Let's head around this way so I can get them. If I miss them, whatever. We're moving on. It's hard to get that timing just right sometimes. I think I can just jump over you. Yeah. Okay. One of these again, unfortunately. There we go. There are a couple levels, I will say, that where you can jump over the flagpole, but I don't like trying to do that. You can definitely glitch out the game by jumping over the flagpole. Not something that I particularly like doing too much, but some interesting stuff happens when that happens. Please jump, thank you. Ugh. Well, you guys gotta make things difficult for me on this last couple sets of levels. This is technically the last normal level in the game, so they are going all out here. Can I jump up top? Are you kidding? He jumped into my foot. That should count as a kill. It does in later Mario games, damn it. He jumped into my foot. That's my strong point. At least it was before. See, that's what I was trying to do before. I like doing it that way. I should point out that this is one of the games that people forget a lot of the bad stuff about. So while I'm not necessarily going to point out all of the bad stuff, I will talk about some of the weird things that happen in this game that people tend to forget happen in this game. Let's just jump. Yeah, you want to go fast on those guys. You don't want to wait, because the more you wait, the more bad things will happen. Alright, let go of the dash button when you do this. Alright, we made it. We made it. Let's head into 8-4, the final castle. Castle 8 is once again a maze. This one is much more of a standard maze. It's about which pipes you go down, as opposed to how you actually go through the level. As a general rule, it's the first pipe after lava. So there's some lava, here's the first pipe after lava, this is what you want to go down. If you time it right, the piranha plant will actually disappear when you get up to it. There is a piranha plant there. Alright, there's lava. There's the first pipe after lava. And there's a secret block so I can get up there. Just ignore all that. If you ignore the first lava pool of the level, this will pretty much hold true for all the important pipes that you want to go down. Alright. Jeez, could you stop with the freaking cheap spam? Alright, there's lava, there's the first pipe after lava, that's the one we want to go down. And now we're in water. No lava here, but once again, there's no choices when it comes to what pipes you can go into at the end of a water stage, so no real decisions to be made here. Yeah, I think as long as you stay on the bottom, the squid will stay away from you. Alright, here's the hardest part of the level for me. Hammer Bro. Because I can't just jump over him. Alright, down to my last life here. There's lava on the other side of him, unfortunately, so we have to time it right. I have to try to kill him, and that sucks because I didn't pick up a power-up on my way here. But we'll try to get through him. So once again, here's the first pipe. Second one is pretty straightforward. It stands out like a sore thumb, just, you got, ow, missed it. Well, there we go. There we go. You gotta get right on it sometimes. Okay, there's pipe number 2. Please let it go a little bit more quickly with the cheeps this time. Thank you. There's pipe number 3. I don't think the squid will actually go all the way to the bottom. But I would much rather swim over him like this because it goes faster. Alright, let's try to get past that hammer bro again. Yeah. No. Yeah, they never go all the way down as far as I can tell. Alright. Hammer bro time once more. Jeez. Yes! Yes! Alright. Made it past him. Just gotta deal with Bowser now, as if that's not a big deal. Jump, jump. Yes! Yes! Alright! Down goes Bowser! And on my last life, I have saved the princess! Thank you, Mario! Your quest is over! We present you a new quest! Press button B to select a world. And we get to go through the game again! We get to go through the game again! World 1-1. Everything kind of resets, but notice how the enemies are more difficult these days. They are not the easy Goombas that we encountered before, so we didn't get to revel in victory because we are going to go through the game again. This time I'm going to be attempting to do it with... Seriously? You guys are following me now. Enemies are faster now as well. I'm going to be doing it with warp zones because we have seen the game to this point, so no point in me doing it all the way through again. Well, there is a point, but I'm not going to. We are going to use the warp zones to the best of our ability. There are 2 of them, and you can get through this game, like I said, in about 5 minutes if you do the speed run correctly. But I should be able to do it. I'm not going to do it in 5 minutes, obviously. I've already messed that up. But we'll be showing off the warp zones because I want to. So we can go through this a little bit more quickly. I did ignore the 1-up. Hopefully I can do it without that because I'm doing the warp points. I don't need to worry too much about that. If I'm being super honest with myself, I probably will need to be. So, can I make it up there? I don't think I can from there. But I can make it up through here. I did it wrong. There we go. Oh, I know I can make it up. I know I can make it up there from here. Can I? No, maybe not. Maybe I have to do it from here. All right, kill these guys. Unfortunately, they are invulnerable to fire. Just kill them that way. I don't think it bounces back. You know what? Let's just do it that way. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. That doesn't involve ducking and diving. All right, let's bypass this level. I don't know why they put this in the game, but I mean, it had to be on purpose. Oh, smaller platforms. Smaller platforms. All right. There we go. I believe if you go up to the top, you will die. All right, first warp zone. We want to head to World 4. Now we have to go through World 4. And already we're making substantial progress. Much better than I was that first time I was playing the game. Who was that loser that was playing it the first time? Clearly wasn't me. I know what I'm talking about here. But we just have to make it through, I believe, like 8 levels total. And that's all you have to do in order to get through the whole game. 8 out of 32, isn't it? Yeah, 8 times 4. Alright, we'll just make it through here. I don't necessarily need to kill him. That was a little close there. No, I want to keep my flower though. Alright, go away. Nobody likes you, Lucky, too. Not until you hold the camera. Alright, that's 4-1 down. I didn't actually mention the warp point in 4-2. I meant to, but it didn't end up happening. Ooh, I don't remember it being this difficult. Ah, shit. Alright, there we go. Made it through there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thought I had it. You gonna give me a power up here? I don't think you do. Because you guys are dicks. Alright, there we go. Just reverse the direction on it. Alright, to there, to there. Alright. Once again, bypassing a good portion of the level here. Can't make it through to the end, unfortunately, but we can make good progress. And then once again, hop up top, head all the way to the end if you can. This one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but it is still easily done-ish. And we can, oh, they're not gonna let me warp in the second one? Oh, that kind of sucks. I have to go through 5 once again. All right. Definitely in the original mission, the first mission, you can just warp to World 8. And I thought that you could do that this time too, but that is not the case. The game does require that you go through a substantial amount of the game this time. You can skip the first half though, so there's that. But we will have to take on the second half here by ourselves. And we'll get ourselves the somewhat normal and hold right. Yeah, it didn't work. Oh well. Even holding right doesn't do the trick. We're just trying to make it through. We're not necessarily going for a ton of coins here. But I do want to talk about a couple of the things that are standard in Mario games, but when you take a step back are kind of weird. And we've grown to accept them throughout the years because Mario does it, you know? Because they did it in this game, we see it as standard. Things like being able to take multiple hits in a platformer. That was not always the case. A lot of times it was one-hit deaths. And that was all you had in like Donkey Kong or even a shooter, right? Ugh. Yeah, I can't hop up high enough to get him here. There we go. There we go. Even in shooters, it was one hit and that was it. But here you get power-ups, and the power-ups give you a second hit, so to speak, a second life, second I don't know, second health bar point, I guess you could say. You know, you can take 2 hits in this game. Granted, it's not the 3 that a lot of us are used to, but you can take 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I want to keep up here. I don't care if it doesn't give me as many points, but I want up there. All right, jump across. Also, finding items gives you more power, right? You can now destroy the world. You can destroy the environment in this game. That's something that not a lot of people actually think about, but there's environmental destruction in Super Mario Brothers. And that's something that even modern games sometimes struggle with. But this game had it. Also, you know, the whole concept of eating mushrooms, jumping on enemies' heads, stuff like that. But you have the enemies that... Jeez, that was close. That can do damage to you constantly, but when you jump on their head, suddenly you do damage to them, and you're fine, right? So you still get the contact. I guess that's comparable to Pac-Man, but, you know, jumping became a very important thing in video gaming history. Even in today's age, we still have platformers that utilize the formula that started here. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that. Now I have to remember how to go through all these castles. Shit. And there. Okay. There we go. Just duck under there. The concept of ducking, that's also new. Relatively new. I'm waiting for him. There he is. Okay. We have the fire flower. I plan on utilizing it. Down he goes. Notice how he turned into a Lakitu there. It's because it's not the real one. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Thanks, Toad. You're ever so useful and nice and everything to me.